It's a typical start to the school day in the Uddawata household at Kempsey.
Yeah, I'm really proud of them because all loves them.
Starting school was really different because I could hardly understand anyone, but I grew into it and we're like best friends with everyone pretty much now.
If I had to sum them up with one word, I would say love. They just love people and people just love them.
Bye. Bye.
17-year-old Ravish plays basketball and cricket, and he leads a church youth group. He wants to study medicine, and he's just been elected vice-captain of his school.
I think teachers like me because when I first came to school, I was pretty much the only one that said thank you in the end of the lesson.
And did other students tease you for doing that at all?
Well, they didn't really tease me, but like they actually joined me and started saying thank you to the teachers and respecting them.
The family's become devoted to the local Christian outreach church. Florence Uddawata spends much of her time volunteering.
Hi, Laurie.
Today she's packing and delivering food bags for the homeless.
For you.
Thank you very much. Much appreciated.
The past few years haven't been easy for Florence Uddawata and her family though. Her husband Raj arrived in Australia on a 457 working visa in 2014. He got a job as a mechanic in Kempsey, and 2 years later Florence and the children were allowed to join him as his dependents.
Like if someone had broken down, he would drive out there, he would help them, he'd get the car organised. And that rumble went through town because they knew that they could trust him.
In 2018, Raj Uddawata was diagnosed with bowel cancer. By May this year, it had spread to his lungs, liver and kidney. In September, the family celebrated his 50th birthday. A day later, he died.
Before he goes with the nurse, he hugged me and hugged kids, and it's really hard for us to see that because I didn't think even that he's not coming again.
He was a great man. He was absolutely amazing in many ways, and yeah, he was always there for me. I feel like I have a lot of pressure as the eldest son because I'm now the head of the family and I have to take care of my mum and my siblings.
In the months leading up to his death, Raj Uddawata was too sick to work. That meant he wasn't complying with the conditions of his temporary work visa. Florence Uddawata was caring for him full-time, and fearing deportation, she applied for protection visas for their family. Soon after Raj's death, the Department of Immigration notified her that those applications had been knocked back and that she and her children had 1 month to appeal or leave the country.
I'm shocked and I can't understand what is happening for us.
Going back to Sri Lanka and thinking that it would ruin my goals of becoming a doctor and my future pretty much.
Florence Uddawata has been cleaning houses to scrape together some money. She's worried that returning to Sri Lanka would mean she couldn't support her children.
As a mother, I have to be strong. I can't show my tears for my children because they are also going down when I'm crying and stay like that. So I want to be strong and tough.
You are not seeing the grief that is happening on the inside. You're not seeing the heart palpitations that she's having or the stress or the anxiety.
The Uddawata family's application for protection visas was rejected on the grounds that there's a house in Colombo they could live in. The Department of Immigration also says that Florence Uddawata is unlikely to be persecuted if she returns to Sri Lanka. The family's appealing that decision, and the process could take months. In the meantime, they've been placed on bridging visas, but the most realistic chance they have of remaining in Australia is if the Federal Minister for Immigration intervenes.
Alan Tudge is under pressure to step in.
I understand that there are certain steps that have to take place, but to answer your question, what we need to do is show compassion and sympathy for this family.
Nationals MP Pat Conahan is a former immigration lawyer. He wants the Immigration Minister to use discretionary powers to allow the family to stay.
I know that these people will do everything to stand on their own 2 feet. They don't want to take charity. He was here working. He complied with all the conditions of his visa. It was just so tragic that he got cancer and died.
In a statement, Alan Tudge extended his deepest sympathies to the family and said there are mechanisms for compassionate cases, but that he can't comment further yet. But those supporting the Uduwatta family fear the people they've come to love may be forced to leave.
Like hundreds of other people, absolutely heartbroken. Sorry, I said I wouldn't cry. A family such as them that love and are so good and kind, it's like a generational stock that we need in this country, that they will bring so much.
Family is here because we can't feel that we are Sri Lankans when we are here. We are just like Australians. So our dream is to stay here.
Hi, I'm Lee Sales. Thanks for watching this story. If you'd like to watch more of 7:30's stories, they are on the left of your screen. And tap on the button below to subscribe and get the latest from ABC News.